There are 132 confirmed deaths as of recent media reports with respect to the flooding in Texas. Even though we're some time out now from when the flooding occurred, there's still a lot of people who need help. So if you are someone who is looking for efficient and responsible charities to donate to who are providing assistance to victims of this tragedy, please come to our website at CharityWatch.org. We'll also link to this list at the end of the video. We have come up with a list of charities. We've analyzed their audited financial statements. We've analyzed their tax filings. We've determined how efficiently they're really using your cash donations to charity. We don't just take the numbers at face value and run them through a formula. We're accountants and we dig into the numbers. We've come up with this list of efficient and effective charities with good governance and transparency that are providing substantial aid to victims. CharityWatch.org is where you can find that, and again, we'll link to it. I am going to read you a list now. First, I should introduce myself. My name is Laurie Styron. I'm the CEO and Executive Director of CharityWatch. On the site, we'll be describing in more detail the types of aid that each of these organizations is providing. These are, I believe, we have them in alphabetical order in our alert. All Hands and Hearts has a team on the ground in Carroll County, Texas, where emergency response efforts are focused on search and rescue following the devastating Texas floods. That may have been updated since then, what they're providing. This alert we published about a week ago. American Kidney Fund is helping people affected by the disaster purchase kidney-friendly foods, find transportation to dialysis, and replace lost or destroyed kidney medications. My gosh, that's so important. When we think of search and rescue, we think of food, shelter, clean water. But imagine you have a very serious medical illness and you need constant care just to stay alive, like dialysis. And what do you do in a situation like that? So that's very important. The American Red Cross is working side by side with partners to support emergency shelters. What's wrong with my speech today? Providing food, relief supplies, and other critical resources like financial and family travel assistance. Best Friends Animal Society, this is a different one, it's helping animals, has an emergency response team that is reaching out to impacted animal shelters and rescue groups in Texas, and they're working to provide them with support to help them meet their needs. Direct Relief and Direct Relief Foundation has staff currently on the ground in Texas. Again, this is about a week old that we looked into this, so there could be some updates here. But what is still absolutely relevant is the financial information. So these are still charities that are top rated. Direct Relief and Direct Relief Foundation, staff on the ground in Texas, they're in communication with responding search and rescue groups, camps, healthcare partners in affected areas. Episcopal Relief and Development is helping local diocese partners in Texas provide support to those impacted by the catastrophic July 4th, 5th Texas Hill County flooding. Give Directly is delivering cash to low-income families in the hardest hit areas. Families will each receive $2,400 in emergency cash to help cover their immediate needs. That's so important because, you know, when you're talking about longer term infrastructure repairs or longer term needs for people who've maybe lost their homes or that kind of thing, you have time, right, to figure out what's the best way to help people and to make sure that everything is 100% vetted and where every penny's going. But the fact is in the short term, immediately after a disaster or tragedy, you know, people need money immediately. Some of it could be wasted a little bit, right? That's cost of doing business in some cases. But the fact is that if you're a victim of this kind of tragedy, $2,400 is not going to get you very far, but it is going to help you with your most immediate emergency needs. And so that's a very helpful type of assistance to provide. International Medical Corps is working in coordination with the Texas Association of Community Health Centers and other partners providing critically needed relief and recovery supplies to help affected communities. Just a couple more here. Samaritan's Purse and the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association's Rapid Response Team, sorry, I needed a minute on that word, have deployed to hard-hit Carroll County, Texas. Volunteer teams are active on the ground. You might need to check to see if they're still active. again, because this, we looked into this about a week ago. The final one on the list is World Central Kitchen. It has a team that mobilized on the day of the flooding to deliver meals to families and first responders across the region. And they had already served thousands of meals since arriving on July 4th. So that is our list. And you can actually check out the ratings of all these organizations right on our website at CharityWatch.org. We'll give you our letter grade rating. We'll tell you how much they spend on their programs relative to overhead. We'll let you know what governance policies they have in place, how transparent they are. We have a lot of great information about all these organizations on there. And also, this is a pretty long list. You can't donate to all of these charities, right? You're just one person. So you can read about the different types of aid that each one of these organizations provides. You know that they're all financially efficient, but there could be one that conducts specific types of programs that are more in line with your values or goals as a donor, and that'll help you understand which one of these, top rated organizations suits you the best as a donor, and you can direct your donations there. Thank you for listening. My name is Laurie Styron. I'm the CEO and Executive Director of Charity Watch.